So, a recent question from a listener took us down the long and winding history of a relatively short road. It all started with Kristen Donovan, who works at Chippenham Hospital.
I wanted to know where the German school, that German school road was named for, where that was, and a little bit about the school.
German School Road runs loosely north-south for about a mile on the south side of Richmond. It's a street Donovan drives by every day on her way to work. But what happened to the school that it was named for? We started our quest at the Chesterfield Historical Society.
We've got two different strains. One of those competing theories is that there is no German school.
But the idea that there was no school turned out to be untrue when we learned who owned the land the road was on, a German immigrant named Ignatius Schutte, and we tracked down a descendant.
My legal name is Dana Marie Schutte. I do go by Danny. And German School Road is where I was raised.
A descendant who is interested in genealogy. According to Danny Schutte,
family legend says that my grandfather's generation went to primary school there.
And there is a potential reason for the impression that there might not have been a school. The Historical Society took us through a couple of leads that turned out to be red herrings.
I found out that one of the books that we would rely on has the wrong person as donating the land that became the German School Road School.
One apocryphal blurb indicated the road was named for the Bauhaus School, the famous design school in Germany. But the road was there by 1900, and the Bauhaus wasn't founded till 1919.
I like a mystery. You can always say that.
Lillian Mullane continued to dig, and in the meantime we came across another Schutte whom we met at the Schutte gravesite in Barton Heights.
And there are several more behind there, at least 3 that are back there.
That would be Ignatius's great-great-grandson, Donald Tracer, who lives in Richmond. Tracer says Ignatius Schutte was a prosperous asparagus farmer who died in 1896. Tracer had a conversation with an aunt who described a St. Ignatius school.
She remembers the school standing into the 1950s. It may not have been in use as a school by that time, but she remembers the building.
And that's about the time when we heard back from the Historical Society, who found mention of the school.
And it says another school connected with St. Mary's Church is kept in Chesterfield County, near Granite Station. A lady teacher is in charge of it, and the pupils number 20.
But where was it? We got one of the society members to show us a map.
If you look closely, you'll see the names of all the people we've been talking about, including right here is Ignatius Schutte. And in this little crescent here, we believe is where the actual German school stood.
I visited the site. As you might expect, it's now apartments. Any trace of the old St. Ignatius school, long gone. The Historical Society says the school ran for about 20 years, from the beginning of the 20th century, when Central Virginia's German population began to assimilate. But Schutte's descendants are still around, and the road's name still bears evidence of the school their ancestor built. For VPM News, I'm Billy Shields. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the VPM YouTube channel, hit the bell for notifications, and visit vpm.org for more in-depth coverage.